play, Allie.
Thanks, BA.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. And the Jazz start out with the ball. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Conley finds Mitchell. Back to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And here's Gobert from the arc. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And now the Suns fast break. Booker against Conley. From the stripe. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And that one's good from Conley. And these teams both extremely talented up front. Brett, in your estimation, have the days of the bruising, paint-oriented front court come and gone?
Yeah, I think so, B.A. I think we're looking at the game the way that it should be played. It's a game of movement. It's a game of pace. It's a game of spacing. And right now you're looking for guys who have versatility. And I don't know when we're going to go back to that rock'em sock'em post-up style play. And Chris Paul is so comfortable operating in the mid-range.
Outside Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. To the inside. Mitchell, good.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Conley against Paul. Bridges outside. Out to the right wing. Johnson finds Ayton. Second chance shot. Here's Bridges. Back to Ayton. And it's Gobert with a rebound. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. O'Neal on the wing. Uncovered. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to start. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. The three-pointer off the mark. The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Mitchell against Paul. Paul with a steal. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Bridges passes to Johnson. Outside Booker. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. The shot by Johnson, no good. Utah leading. Stolen by Booker. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Three-pointer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Conley. Into the lane. And the layup is good off the glass. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Just 5 to shoot. Oh, they need this. Booker, good.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll with his size and speed. He can be very dangerous in these sets.
Outside Mitchell. 54 seconds left in the first. And he drives in. Back to O'Neal. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Paul. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. That's good from Paul.
Just awesome to see Chris Paul continue to play at such a high level. Certainly a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Conley against Paul. The three from Mitchell. Buries it from three. Mitchell's got 5 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. His touch has left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And Ayton pulls it down.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Just 3 on the clock. And Ayton with the stuff.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's
your chance, Jansen.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court right now for the Suns. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at small forward. Now here's Mitchell. Nice D from Paul. For three, Bridges. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. From deep, Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Paul shot is off. Utah trailing here. 4-3. Drains the triple. Paul's got 8 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Paul against Conley. Up top, Paul. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
They double him with Booker. To the wing, right side. Gobert finds Conley. Here's O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Booker. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Phoenix ball.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Conley against Paul. Outside Booker. Inside. Here's Ayton. Rebound, Utah. Mitchell into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Here he goes. Right at the free throw line. Paul can't get it to go.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Stolen by Booker. It's a one-on-one situation. From deep, Johnson. Bridges passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Outside Mitchell. And Booker pulls it down. Here's Phoenix. They're on a 14-6 run. Bridges misses. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Johnson passes to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Booker. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
The 3 from Mitchell. He can't hit that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Outside Paul. Three-pointer, Bridges. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And a foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Booker against Mitchell. Booker, the pass to Paul. From deep, Johnson. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 11. From deep. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so a close game as we... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Utah right now. The Suns leading. Fires the 3. And Bridges good for 3. Bridges has got his second basket on the night. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routine. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. Gobert's got 6.
Incredible balance on that take. You got to respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Blocked. Paul with it. Give him 8. Stolen by Conley. Gobert with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. The drive by Mitchell. For 3, O'Neal knocks it down from distance. O'Neal's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Conley against Paul. Outside Booker. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And the D has to respect Booker's passing ability. Fantastic at finding guys in their spots.
Here's Gobert. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. It's tipped. Stolen by Bridges. Oh, they get a hand on it. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his 4th personal foul. First team foul.
Paul passes to Bridges. From downtown. Paul can't get it to go. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The classic big man rim run as Ayton just gets out in the open floor.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul.
That's
his fifth foul.
Second team foul.
Mitchell against Booker. Over Mitchell. Booker can't get it to go. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's O'Neal. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Suns ball.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. 1:43 left in the third. Paul against Mitchell. Looking to end this cold spell. Booker. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Conley.
DeAndre Ayton back in 2018 heard his name called first in the NBA draft, and he averaged a double-double his first year in the NBA. Exciting to see what is next for this big man.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. A minute 9 left in the third quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich against Johnson. And they get it back. No good off the back of the rim. And he lobs it up. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
51 seconds left in the third quarter here. Mitchell with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Stolen by Ayton. Now here's Booker. Here's the 3. Ayton, no good. Pass to O'Neal. And he drops it in from the low post. Now just a 2-point Suns lead.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's Johnson. Uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 10 points.
They're clearly taking advantage of this front court matchup, getting the better end of almost every play in the paint.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Suns ahead, leading.
Your Jazz Dancers.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3, small forward.
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
This is a testament to this team's fortitude, never giving up. Folks, we've got a new ball game.
Paul passes to Booker. Pass to Johnson. Booker against Mitchell. Stolen by Whiteside. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Booker against Clarkson. Here's O'Neal to take the lead. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
When you consider just how long and how big Whiteside is down there, it's not surprising that shot blocking is something he does well.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Ball against Clarkson. From 13. Johnson finds Paul. 6 to shoot. Back to Johnson. The rebound by the Jazz. Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock. And an intentional foul right there.
Bogdanovic. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. To the inside. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Assisted.
Paul's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And it's Clarkson missing. The Suns trailing. Paul drives in. 3-pointer, Bridges. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, he gets called for the over the back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud. It's your chance, Denver.
Some changes for Phoenix. McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Crowder comes in for Johnson. And it's Shaman in for Booker. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. With it being such a tight game, he tried to lighten the mood in the huddle, saying, quote, "It's just a game, guys. Have fun. Stay loose. Let it fly. I believe in you guys. Let's see if that laid-back approach works."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Third team foul.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Clarkson against Paul. Pass to Crowder. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Crowder.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Mitchell, the pass to Whiteside. Now here's Clarkson. Defense is right there. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Clarkson. Timeout called. The Jazz.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
The loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right.
And Utah has possession. It's a 1-point game. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And here's Bogdanovic. Hauled in by McGee. For Phoenix, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. And here's Crowder from the arc. The long distance 3 is buried. And the Suns lead by 2.
Crowder is capable from out there.
Clarkson finds Mitchell. Knocks it loose. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 8 assists in the game. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
Here's Shaman. Pass to Paul. Clock at 4. And right side of the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. "44 seconds left in the final quarter. And here's Mitchell. They need this. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that narrows the gap to 1.
In a close game, it's great to have guys you can count on to knock down free throws.
Outside Paul. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Bridges. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take...
That's his first personal foul. 14 foul.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Mikal Bridges. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Shooting the technical.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
Pass to Crowder. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
15 fouls.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Coming in as a second-round pick in 2012, Jay Crowder has earned his spot in the NBA and has been part of some very big-time winning teams. He's gained that reputation as a hard-nosed defender, and that's what he'll keep.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. This was a hard fought.
Up next. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gay in at the small forward. It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. It's deflected. Here's Bogdanovich. Kleber with the rebound.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Back to Doncic. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. The pass to Finney-Smith. Kicks it to Powell. 4 on the shot clock. The 3 for Doncic. No good that time. And Utah the other way now.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
And here's Brunson after Bojan Bogdanović getting his shot to go from deep. Brunson scanning the floor. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Conley. Pass to Bogdanović. From deep. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And the quick release of Bogdanovich, he gets rid of that ball in a hurry.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He was effusive in his praise for Luka Doncic, particularly citing his strength for such a young age. Coach said he can convert through contact. He's hard to back down in the post, and he's an excellent rebounder. Their goal, or maybe their hope, is to match his physicality. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Utah has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Kleber against Bogdanović. A miss that time would have put him up. Dallas is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Second team foul.
Now, here's Doncic. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
Way downtown, Doncic testing the limits of his range there.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Trains the three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Doncic. 1:43 left to play in the first. 5 on the clock. Kleber, the pass to Powell. Here's Brunson. Misses off the left iron.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Doncic with it. Pass to Brunson. 1:09 left in the first. Powell with a screen on Mitchell. The shot by Powell, no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. Tries the spin move. Pass to Powell. Dallas moving the ball around. Doncic dishes to Powell. And that one is off. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. It's a three-point game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
To the paint and stolen by Gay. And here's Bogdanovich for three. It's rebounded by Brunson. Up top, Doncic. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Jazz.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Rudy Gay is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Now here's Doncic. The pass to Kleber. Lots of room. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Mitchell up top. Brunson covering. The 3 from Bogdanovich. Powell pulls it in.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Doncic fires from way outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Wasted no time on that one. Mitchell's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Utah.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Brunson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Mitchell. 6-point lead. This one for 3. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2.
Well, one thing that stands out when you look at Maxi Kleber over the years is dramatic improvement as a shooter.
And Greg, you know what that's all about. Simply, the young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game now.
Dallas has gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Brunson against Mitchell. Out to the right wing. Conley for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Back to Doncic. And that's collected by Gay. Utah leading by 4. Fires the 3. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Here's Brunson. Pass to Kleber. He kicks to Doncic. From deep three-point range, and that's collected by Gay.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Mitchell passes to Conley. Kicks it out to Gay. Three-pointers off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
1:49 left here in the second. Conley against Doncic. Conley surveying the D. Kleber against Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Conley for 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
3 points.
Conley's got 6.
And pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Here's Finney Smith. He's got 5. The 3 for Doncic. Gets that one to drop. That's his 3rd field goal in 8 tries.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Gobert finds Conley from downtown. Gay outside. At the top of the key, Mitchell. And here's Brunson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Kleba. For the 3. Second chance shot. From deep. Finney Smith can't get it to go. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. From deep, Gay. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Really hard to know how to defend Gay. I mean, he's lethal from mid-range and has the ability to knock down 3-pointers.
Doncic outside. Passes it to Kleba. Back to Doncic. Over Conley. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Doncic.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Jazz. All right, David, thank you. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
They've got Marjanovic. Travis Bertans out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Ntilikina in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now Bullock, after Jordan Clarkson missing on that last 3-pointer. The pass to Bertans. Back to Dinwiddie. Unloads for 3, Bullock. Utah with the rebound. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And last season, the NBA adopting baseball scheduling. Teams play in town and play 2 games against the host. Clark, you think that'll go away as the pandemic wanes?
Well, you know, some of the things that have been instituted in light of the pandemic may hang around. I'm not sure where this is going to go. The concern is, does it hurt ticket sales having the same matchup back-to-back? Obviously, the business side comes into play always. Regardless, though, I do think cutting down on travel will continue to be a focus going forward, as will be minimizing the number of back-to-backs in the league.
Here's Bullock. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. Bullock kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Bullock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Dallas moving the ball around.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Now, here's Marjanovic. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Ntilikina. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Ntilikina has a ton of potential, guys. A pass-first point guard with tremendous vision.
And he's good on the second. Jazz leading by 9. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Whiteside. O'Neal from long range. The shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Over to the left wing. Dinwiddie wide open. No good on the 3. Utah has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd.
And Dinwiddie's very cerebral.
And you know what, Greg? I love what he said. I mean, he said, I think there's a difference between internal confidence and situational confidence. That's a beautiful, profound statement. He believes in himself regardless of his environment and attributes that belief to his upbringing and his family support.
And the Jazz with possession here, following the score by Dallas. O'Neal kicks to Whiteside. Dishes it to Clarkson. Here's the three. Another miss by Utah. Mavericks trail by 7. Stolen by O'Neal. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. O'Neal's got 5 points now in the quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Ntilikina. Back to Dinwiddie. Passes it to Marjanovic. Dinwiddie outside. Marjanovic with a screen for Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. But 3. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Jazz leading by 9. Clarkson outside. 1:24 left in the third quarter. O'Neal dishes to Clarkson. Hernangomez with a screen for Clarkson. Bullock with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Ntilikina kicks to Dinwiddie. And the pass to Bertans. All sorts of time. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Clarkson goes in. Pass to Hernangomez. A three-pointer off the mark. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Dinwiddie. Utah with the rebound. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hernangomez with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bertans. 30 seconds left to play here in the third. Now, here's Pascal. He's guarded by Bullock. 4 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here.
And they're not having as much success from long range as they did in the first half.
Clarkson for 3. Bullock with the rebound. Stolen by Clarkson. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Oh, Whiteside in position, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
The third quarter comes to a close. Jazz lead by 9. And now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Gay in at the 3 spot.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Doncic against Mitchell. Pass to Powell. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
From past the arc, and the Jazz another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Doncic passes to Powell. Back to Doncic. It's stolen by Gobert. Gay scanning the floor. Passes to Gobert. Powell with the steal. He takes it in, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
That one is off.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
And the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Jazz leading by 12. Now Conley. And there's the feed to Gay. Drives to the hoop. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
So skilled at slashing towards the hoop. When Gay goes strong, he's hard to contain.
Rudy Gay hits them both. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Doncic against Conley. From deep three-point range, and that's good. Luka Doncic for 3.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Mitchell wide open. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Powell, the pass to Brunson. Here's Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 5. And here's Doncic from the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Doncic against Bogdanovich. No good on the triple. And so Powell will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 13. Back to Doncic. Takes a 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Utah has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Utah.
3 times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
He was all alone on that
one. Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back at you 3, the revenge triple.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Conley against Doncic. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. From deep. It's rebounded by Doncic.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because
it's all yours. A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back.
There you go.
Good stuff out. And it's the Suns to start out. So here's Dallas's starting group. Dwight Powell out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Brunson in at the 2.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Doncic finds Powell. Off target with the 3. Outside Booker. Mavericks with the rebound.
Boy, it's incredible to think that at just the age of 21, Luka Doncic entered as the odds-on favorite to win league MVP. He didn't win it that year, but if you ask me, it's a matter of when, not if.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3.
I'll tell you, you cannot shake Chris Paul when he's locked in. His defense is as good as it gets.
Booker with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Three-pointer. Booker, good. And another superstar season for Luka Doncic in year 3. But his numbers not dramatically improved on his second season. You think he's topping out?
At age 22? I don't think so. We saw his three-point percentage, for one thing, jump up significantly. So barring injury, almost scary to think how good this guy can be.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Bridges. Clock at 6. Pass to Booker. Now Paul. Up and over Doncic. No good. A bit long that time. Crowder against Brunson. Now here's Doncic. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Yeah, Luka Doncic is not shy. He trusts his range shooting, and you can see why.
Paul against Doncic. Outside Booker. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Booker against Brunson. Pass to Doncic. The 3 is up. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Bridges passes to Ayton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And here's Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Powell with it. Kicks it to Doncic. Shoots over Bridges. And Doncic the bucket on the assist from Powell. Doncic has got 8 points.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Paul against Doncic. Paul passes to Bridges. Down low. Here's Ayton. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Paul against Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
Now here's Paul. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Booker for 3. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Doncic outside. Back to Brunson. With the drive, kicks it to Doncic. Another miss by Doncic. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Bridges passes to Booker. Back to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Out to Bridges. Over Finney-Smith. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Yeah, no lack of confidence in Mikal Bridges. This guy believes he can make shots.
Doncic against Bridges. Here's Powell. Kleber passes to Powell. From 17. Off the left rim and out. Right side Booker. From deep. And the Suns get another three.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. Hit.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns answer. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Suns?
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
On the court right now for Dallas, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith, Dwight Powell out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Doncic in at point guard. Powell outside. Pass to Brunson. Stolen by Booker. And he lobs it up to the rim. Powell with a steal. Doncic with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. The Suns leading. And stolen by Brunson. Doncic passes to Brunson. Booker against Doncic. Pass to Powell. Now here's Finney-Smith. 5 on the clock. Now here's Doncic. Booker defending. Shot from 16. No good. Now the Suns take it the other way.
Guys, a player like Luka Doncic is going to capture the imagination of NBA fans. His creativity.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Doncic against Bridges. Doncic into the lane. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Outside Paul. That one off the back iron and out. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside to the paint. Powell right side. Tries it from 19. Again the miss by the Mavericks. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Bridges misses.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Powell with a steal. Knocked away. Here's Kleber. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Doncic against Paul. The three from Ayton, and it's stolen by Finney-Smith.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
Kleber finds Doncic. No good on the triple.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Paul against Doncic. Paul passes to Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. And Doncic puts up a deep three. Again, Doncic missing.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And Booker, here we go. Wide open look. And he drops that one in. Booker's got 19.
Well, Devin Booker found his rhythm early. He's sustaining the offense all by himself, and his teammates simply keep finding him.
Doncic against Bridges. Again, Doncic missing.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Bridges misses.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Foul. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, Powell is proving to be a handful inside. Does a good job utilizing his long arms to get the call.
And so Powell nails them both. The Suns have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Paul against Doncic. They double team Paul. Booker for 3. It's rebounded by Kleber. Kleber's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Doncic. Pulls up on the wing. Nice touch on the bank shot. Doncic has got 15 points.
Well, Luka Doncic showing I don't need the basketball to dominate. Playing with his teammate there, ready on the catch.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
There's 6 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Ntilikina. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Aaron Holiday out there with Cameron Johnson. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Payne in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Pass to Shamet. A little mid-range shot is up. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. McGee passes to Holiday. Offline with a 3. The Mavericks shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Spins. Here's Ntilikina. Dinwiddie with it. And it's Payne picking him up. Here's Marjanovic. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. It's all knotted up.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Payne against Dinwiddie. Pass to Shamet. McGee a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Davis Bertans. Free throw no good for McGee. Holiday against Bertans. Deflects the pass. And Holiday powers it home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Dinwiddie, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful. Guys, just so great to see Spencer Dinwiddie back between the lines and competing. Remember, an ACL cost him all but 3 games last year, and that was coming off a breakout season.
Just 5 to shoot. Banked it in off the glass. A second-round pick in 2014. Dinwiddie has certainly exceeded expectations, Doris.
Well, no doubt. He's really increased his range. This guy can hit big shots, whether it's coming off the catch or off the bounce. He's able to make plays for others. And this guy has one of the best assist-to-turnover ratios in the league.
On the wing, Holiday takes the 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Holiday's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Back to Dinwiddie. Payne with a double. Here's Marjanovic. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
2 minutes.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Just 4 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. From the wing, Dinwiddie with a rebound. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break.
Listen, it can be hard to stop Frank Ntilikina with his speed. When you get physical with him, he stays under control.
That one drops. He ties it up. 1:31 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Payne against Dinwiddie. Right side Payne. Pass to Shaman. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Marjanovic got his 5th rebound in this one. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And there's the foul. It'll go on Davis Bertans. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
.55 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Payne. Outside Johnson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Holiday. And here's McGee. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Now Bertans. Dinwiddie outside. Tries to spin move. Back to Bertans. Now here's Dinwiddie. Bertans with a screen on Payne. Phoenix has gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. Pass to Johnson to stop the run. Knocks down the triple. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Suns ahead. They lead by 1. And
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Come on, fans.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Phoenix has gone 5 of 12 from 3-point range tonight. On the court right now for Dallas. Maxi Kleber out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Kleber. Inside. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here come the Suns. Booker for 3. They get it back. Here's Ayton using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Suns lead by 5. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
The 15-footer, the basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, you can see the tenacity of Chris Paul in play there. He refuses to give up on the shot, wants to get the end one. Nicely done.
Brunson is checked in for Dinwiddie. Now Doncic, and Dallas calls time here.
Yeah, I think Coach calls his timeout right now because he's not happy with the distribution of shots. Difficult shots, contested shots. You've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Mavericks said to the team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first three you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. The three, Booker, pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Brunson. Can they get it? The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
For 3, Booker. And the Suns get another 3.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Dinwiddie finds Doncic. The kick out to Brunson. Dinwiddie outside. 4 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple. Phoenix with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Booker for 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Outside Brunson. Doncic on the wing. From behind the arc. It doesn't go for him.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Booker again missing. Dallas has gotten just 1 of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Doncic passes to Kleber. Outside Brunson. Ayton against Dinwiddie. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Pass to Bridges. A shot from the high post. That's good from Paul. On the assist by Bridges. And the Suns lead by 13. Powell outside. Dinwiddie against Paul. Powell passes to Dinwiddie. Kleber with a screen. And here's Doncic outside. Sinks the tray.
Boy, Luka Doncic excels in the two-man game. You handle the rock with perfection. Nicely done, young sir.
Paul with it. Pass to Booker. For 3. Knocks down the long J.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Suns.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Devin Booker.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Brunson against Paul. Over Brunson. It's not going to go for him, and it's Dallas the other way.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Paul. So the Suns win it. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg.
Here we go.
Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gay is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the center. Now Booker, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep, steps back. Over Bogdanovich, and it's wide right, hits off the rim. Mitchell with it, now guarded by Booker. Now the pass to Conley. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Paul for 3. He doesn't hit that one. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. It's Gay on the way. We're about 1 minute into the first. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Ball's knocked loose. Booker against Conley. Lets it go with the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kicks it out to Gay. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Gay. No good from Booker.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Again, the miss by Booker.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Bogdanovich is most effective when his teammates are setting him up, and all he has to do is knock it down.
Here's Booker. Paul surveying the floor. Ball is doubled. 5 on the clock, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell with it. Chris Paul covering. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Conley against Paul. Over Conley. The shot's good from Paul.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Shoots from the elbow. Rebound, Utah. Right side, Conley. Right side, Bogdanovich. Bridges with the steal. Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
The hands of Gobert are consistently moving, which is why he comes up with these steals.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. He was talking about the resilience of Chris Paul. Coach said no matter what you throw at him, even if they're down, he finds a way to win games. His will is strong. It's a tough matchup for sure. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Mitchell. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Nobody near Gay. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Booker against Bogdanovich. It's tipped. Stolen by Mitchell. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's Gay with the drive. Can't throw it down with one hand. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 5. Ball finds Booker. Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks. That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
No good on the shot. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter.
Come on and get loud.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Utah?
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And here is Paul, following the 3 from Rudy Gay. Paul passes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Here's Bridges, following the bucket by the Jazz. Outside Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges kicks to Crowder. Fires from deep. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gay dishes to Mitchell. Ayton against Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Bogdanovic sets the pick for Mitchell. And taken away by Paul. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Ball against Conley. The drive by Paul.
We know he likes to block shots, but Rudy Gobert impact on contesting shots just as important.
Conley against Booker. Gay inside. Over Bridges. Gay can't get it to go. Suns trail by 4. It's Crowder on the wing. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Crowder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Gay. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Mitchell outside. He dishes it to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Clock at 6.
In the first half, 2 minutes. Blocking foul called on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Gay outside. Gobert with a screen for Gay. 5 to shoot. Bridges with the steal. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
That's his first personal
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:49 left in the first half of basketball. Conley against Paul. Passes it to Crowder. Here's Bridges. Banked in off the glass. Bridges got the lead up to 1 now for Phoenix.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Conley's shot is off. Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Out to the wing. Down low. Here's Ayton. No good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it and taken away by Paul. And Ayton throws it down.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Jazz trail by 3. Mitchell looking it over. And they get it. Rejected by Booker. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Paul's shot is off.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Offensive rebound. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Bridges with the steal. And here's the break.
Jazz foul.
The Suns shooting their first foul shots of the night here. First free throw is good.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And Utah turns it over again. Phoenix leading by 5. And so they foul intentionally.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Amongst the best point guards in the history of our great game, Chris Paul has changed the culture of a few franchises. CP3 is a flat-out winner.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Paul with the ball. Bridges, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns ahead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Jordan Clarkson is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Whiteside. Then it's Eric Pascal. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4th. Whiteside, rebounded by McGee. Suns leading by 5. Pass to Johnson. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Utah shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. And it's McGee with the jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Utah with the ball. The Suns getting the bucket. 6 on the shot clock. There's O'Neal with the 3. That shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. On the wing, Johnson. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now here's Payne. Over Whiteside.
Great pressure. Hard to see over Mount Whiteside.
And he starts out with the miss in this one. And taken away by Johnson. And there's the pass to Holiday. And stolen by Whiteside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Payne's shot is good.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Here's Clarkson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
It's on JaVale McGee. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for Utah.
Both good from the line that time.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
Now here's Payne. Johnson, good.
He needs to be more proactive on offense and shoot it more. He's making most of his shots, so he's got to demand the ball more.
Clarkson goes in, plays it up and banks it in.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Shamet with it. O'Neal's there. Just 5 to shoot. Puts the move on. In deep, McGee drops it in. McGee's got the lead up to 8 now for Phoenix.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Now here's Whiteside. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Shamet the pass to Payne. Now Shamet. Back to Payne. Shoots over Clarkson. Payne can't hit.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Pascal, the pass to Whiteside. Now, here is Hernangomez. Payne grabs the board.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that. And they shot just over 30% in that first half. Not what they were looking for, obviously, but they're getting much better looks here since halftime and have brought that percentage up.
McGee with the block. Holiday inside the line. No good off the front iron. Jazz trail by 9. Pascal finds Clarkson. Back to Pascal. Over Holiday. Clarkson right side. Takes it off the glass.
Jordan Clarkson.
Clarkson's got 6 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Payne looking around. Outside Holiday. Pass to Johnson. The Suns need to get a shot off. McGee's shot is off.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. Give him a hand.
And stolen by Booker. And so it's Phoenix heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Off it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Fires from the corner. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
Conley against Paul. Ayton a screen on Conley. Shoots from 12. Gobert with the block. And they recover it. Clock at 4. Ball goes in. That shot off. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Don't forget, along with the skill, Bogdanović brings size to the wing position.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Booker with no one around. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his third assist on the night. And here is Mitchell. Outside Bogdanović. Back to Mitchell. Driving inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Ayton.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Now here's Booker. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. 16 feet away. Yep, it counts. And the Suns lead by 4.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Mitchell outside. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Now here's Paul. Booker left side. Nice move. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Pass to Mitchell to tie it up. Phoenix grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Paul over Conley.
The heart and hustle of Conley really putting in work on defense.
Phoenix no good that time either. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. To the middle. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Gay inside. Defended by Booker. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim. As they challenged every shot, also got quite a few blocks as well.
And if you're a teammate of Chris Paul's, you've always got to be ready to catch the pass.
Conley kicks to Mitchell.
Blocking foul called on Jay Crowder. That's his second personal foul. 14 foul.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Few players have been an immediate impact in the NBA like Donovan Mitchell. From the moment he was drafted by Utah in 2017, Donovan's been a top-scoring guard.
Now here's Booker. Shot by Crowder, no good. Gay scanning the floor. Here's Gobert. Oh, and they take the lead. And the Jazz lead by 2.
This is where size matters. No one's stopping Gobert on that shot.
Paul dishes to Bridges. Offline with his 3. It's tipped. Bogdanović with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his 3rd foul so far on a situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
And you love what Bojan Bogdanović has done to round out his game. Worked very hard to become a complete player. Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Now here's Paul. That's to Booker. 3-pointer. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to put them within 1.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Bridges against Mitchell. This is to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Count it!
And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went and got that one.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
Third team foul.
Paul fires from way outside. Misses the 3. It's Gay with the drive. Yes!
And despite some recent injuries, Rudy Gay showing a great burst on that drive.
For 3, Booker offline. So we see the Jazz get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Thursday night, the best night. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Maxi Kleber. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Powell in at the 5. So it's the Mavericks now. After the basket by Utah. Pass to Kleber. Doncic with it. The 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Bogdanovic against Doncic. The 3 from Mitchell. That one is off. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And here's Brunson from the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the 2nd round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player, though. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
Now here's Gay. They get the rebound. Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. Outside Conley. 5 to shoot. Here's Gay. Outside Bogdanovic. Launches it. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Confidence is not lacking with Bogdanovic, and he shows it on these shots.
And 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the 2nd round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro.
Doncic, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Gay, the pass to Bogdanovic. Utah gets it back. Back to Gay. Outside Bogdanovic. Over Brunson. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Gay. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And Gay the bucket on the assist by Bogdanovic.
Nice look there from Bogdanovic, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Doncic passes to Powell. Here's Brunson. Powell, a screen on Mitchell. Brunson finds Doncic. Driving inside. Out to Powell. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Conley with the ball. Gay inside. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Shoots from the baseline. And it's Gay with the miss.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Pass to Kleber. Doncic outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Dallas again missing.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Now here's Conley. 1:09 left in the opening quarter. And that one's good. Mitchell.
I just love the ball.
The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. Outside Brunson. Looking to win the run. Here's Powell. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Bogdanovic against Kleber. Bogdanovic, no good. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 8 shooting the ball. Bogdanovic against Doncic. To the inside. Kleber. And Conley grabs the miss. Utah has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Here's Doncic. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Utah. They have a...
Your chance dancer. Your chance dancer.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Utah.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith, Dwight Powell out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Now here's Gay. Driving to the basket. Good D by Doncic.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
It's Powell, high post. Brunson passes to Powell. Brunson against Mitchell. And Powell with the stuff.
Got to give it up for Powell now. I mean, he excels at rising off the ground to punch home these alley-oops.
Conley against Doncic. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Fader on the way. Count that one. Bogdanovic has got his second bucket of the night.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Okay, outside. Down low. Kleber with a steal. Doncic against Conley. Outside Brunson. Doncic outside. Back to Kleber. Pass to Finney-Smith. Gobert against Brunson. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Dance ball.
Now here's Conley. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. To the middle. Kleber with a steal. And now the Mavs on the run. The putback. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots. Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Gay with the ball. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes in. Bogdanovic has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, we all know, guys, that Bogdanovic can score from the outside, but there, you love seeing him mix it up.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the second quarter. Doncic outside. Fires for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Gay outside. Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovic against Brunson. Now Conley looking for his first basket, still in this one. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Mavericks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Doncic, a screen on Mitchell. Brunson finds Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
Pass to Conley. Here's Gobert. Now covers. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. It's a one-on-one situation. The shot misses. And Utah will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Mitchell, good.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Conley against Doncic. Takes a 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Gay outside. Back to Conley. It's good if it goes. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we're through the first half of play. We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Juan Hernan-Gomez out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Pascal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Clarkson. Pass to O'Neal. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Pass to Pascal. Here's Hernan-Gomez. Now Clarkson. The 3 is up. Bullock puts it in. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And the power dunk by Bertans.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
It's stolen by Clarkson. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Pass to Hernan-Gomez. Clarkson outside. Back to Hernan-Gomez.
Dallas foul. Reggie Bullock. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Kicks it out to Clarkson. The Jazz with another miss.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch 4 looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with his outside shooting. And when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
Here's Bullock. Ntilikina. That 3's off the mark. Looking to win the drought. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but Those could be an important 2 points, considering how close this game is.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
Mavericks foul. Frank Ntilikina. That's his first.
For Utah, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Clarkson outside. Here's Paschall. He nails it, and we're tied. Paschall's got 5 now.
Solid vision by Clarkson. Got it to his teammate in a great spot.
Pass to Ntilikina. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Marjanovic. Dinwiddie, right side. Hernangomez with a rebound. Utah has gone 5 of 12 from the three-point range tonight. O'Neal on the wing.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Ntilikina. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Dinwiddie against Clarkson. Dinwiddie, no good. Utah has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And here's Hernangomez. Here he goes for the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. Hernangomez has got his first bucket in this one.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Ntilikina. To halt the run. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And Ntilikina is skilled, really skilled at getting good position in the post. I mean, he uses his quick instinct and understanding of the positioning to score inside.
Now here's Clarkson. Paschall with it. And that one's good. Paschall's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Dinwiddie against Clarkson. Oh, got a piece of it. To the inside. Pass to Bullock. Fires from deep. That shot is off. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Jazz out in.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Powell in at the center position. A line change here for Utah.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. In transition, here come the Jazz. The three from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 5 assists tonight. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Utah's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Doncic against Conley. Back to Bogdanovic. There's the triple. Mavericks with the rebound. Right side, Brunson. Dallas, no good that time either.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Gobert passes to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Mitchell's got 8 here in this quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Doncic passes to Kleber. Oh, no good again that time. Utah has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Gay. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 12-point Utah lead.
Gay has made a great transformation over the years from a traditional wing to somebody who scores all over the court, including inside.
Now here's Brunson. And stolen by Gobert. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Gay outside from deep three-point range. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. From deep three-point range. Utah with the rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Nice shot by Finney Smith.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Gobert. Now Conley. Gay outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Conley. And another miss by Utah.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Finney Smith with it. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Outside Mitchell. Gay right side. To the right side. Mitchell against Brunson. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. From deep, Conley. Outside for Mitchell. From deep. They grab their own miss. From outside the arc. The Jazz with another miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Powell outside. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, he nails it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. From the arc. He buries it from 3.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
You know, it takes incredible accuracy to drain it from that deep. So impressive.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. So Phoenix will get the first possession. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Doncic against Bridges. Here's Brunson. The three for Doncic. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Booker. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ayton. The shot misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The three for Doncic. Good on the triple. Doncic has got his team on the board to start the game for the Mavs.
And when he's knocking down the triple, pack it up. There's nothing you can take away from Luka.
Here's Paul. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
He's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now, here's Doncic. Poke loose, and there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. They kick it out to Green. Back to Brunson. Doncic outside. Bridges with the steal.
And, you know, you could see him bait him into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over it.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now here's Paul. On the wing, Bridges to the paint. Ayton, and he uses the glass on the layup. And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players, and he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Here's Paul, following the basket by DeAndre Ayton.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. Here's Booker. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Such a capable scorer from the mid-range. He just knows how to make that work for him.
Bridges against Doncic. Pass to Powell over Johnson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Booker with no one around. He trains the quick shot. Booker's got his second bucket of the game to go. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
.121 left here in the opening quarter. The three for Doncic. Not going to go that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. They really don't want this game to come down to the wire. Coach said Luka Doncic is so good in the clutch, either shooting it, driving it, or passing it. We'd like to avoid that scenario altogether. So that means they have to be comfortably ahead in the fourth quarter. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here is Paul. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Paul passes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Assisted.
The coaching staff has to like that as he picks apart the defense there in the pick and roll play.
Doncic looking it over from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Doncic outside. Three-pointer. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Paul outside. For three, Bridges. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that does it for the first quarter. Phoenix ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what are you guys seeing?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Green, then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Powell in at the 5. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Doncic. He has 5. Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the headshots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that.
And Ayton throws it down.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Passes it to Powell. Here's Green. And here's Doncic from the arc. A rebound by Johnson.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Suns on defense. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
And it's the Suns with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. It's stolen by Green. Down low. Got a piece of it. Paul with the ball. Now Green defending. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Phoenix.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Doncic. Ball against Brunson. From 17 feet out, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Green with a screen for Brunson. Kleber finds Brunson. 1:21 left in the first half of the game. Driving to the basket. Good D by Booker. Suns leading by 5. Shoots the 3. Here's Johnson, and it's Phoenix scoring again. 1:02 left in the first half. Now Brunson. No points in the game yet for him. On the pass to Kleba. Bridges against Doncic. They kick it out to Green. Just 3 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Dallas shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Suns have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Ball against Brunson. Booker outside. He dishes it to Bridges. Doncic with the steal. The Mavericks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
14 foul.
That free throw missing.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
20 seconds left in the first half. Brunson against Paul. Booker in the corner. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Suns lead by. Thank you, David, for that interview. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is. But he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Payne. Inside, Holiday. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. And it's a 9-point Phoenix lead.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Well, he's a pass-first point guard. Ntilikina with a nice play there.
Now here's Payne. Dinwiddie covering. Lobs it up for Holiday. That shot off.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Here's Payne. They get it again. The 3. The rebound by Marjanovic. Mavericks trail by 6. Finney-Smith kicks to Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Pass to Bull. Here's Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the line. Rebound by the Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the middle. Stolen by Bullock. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feet.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Payne kicks to Shannon. Spins. Down low. Here's McGee. The rebound by Marjanovic. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul. Brown is checked in for the Mavericks. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Dinwiddie dishes to Brown. Back to Dinwiddie.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
No good that time. Suns leading by 4. Payne up top. Passes it to McGee. Plays it up off the glass.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Dinwiddie passes to Ntilikina. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Back to Dinwiddie. And they pick up 2. Dinwiddie's got 5 points in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now here's Payne. Dinwiddie covering. It's good.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Back to Dinwiddie. Off target with his 3.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Dinwiddie with it. He's got 5. Ntilikina kicks to Dinwiddie. Ntilikina passes to Finney-Smith. Shoots over Crowder. And stolen by Payne. And now the Suns a fast break. The wide open look here for Holiday. And the Suns tack on 2 more. Here's Dinwiddie. Crowder with the steal. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Second team foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. He misses the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. 7 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Doncic way outside. And so it's Phoenix. 13 points up at the end of the period. And it's been there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your average dance.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Green. Maxi Kleber is out there with Powell. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Brunson. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
First team foul.
Here's Paul. Shoots from the high post. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 15-point game. The dish to Green. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Bridges dishes to Paul. Shoots over Brunson. Back to Bridges. Another three for Phoenix.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. Powell with it. He's covered by Ayton. Doncic kicks to Brunson. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Over Bridges. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Here's Ayton. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kleber finds Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
And here is Paul. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Ayton up top. Guarded by Powell. No good from Booker. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Mavericks foul. Josh Green. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Paul against Brunson. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. Paul's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 16 from about 19 feet. Kleber with the bucket.
Yeah, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Paul dishes to Ayton. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
Paul against Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Brunson.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Kicks it out to Paul. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And sure, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Paul against Brunson. Paul passes to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Paul. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Phoenix.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for DeAndre Ayton.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Brunson gets an open look and hits.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Brunson against Paul. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg.